remember as being a forest. This is land that was a forest, is used to being a forest and knows how to be a forest. And so what we're doing here is we're giving it a little nudge. This started as a GoFundMe back in 2019, and then it just kind of grew. From there, it took 6 years. We raised €70,000, all through donations, and we just bought land. And then we had a cup of tea and a chat with a neighbour, and we managed to get an extra 1.5 acres for free. Today we're going to be planting 4,000 trees. They're all Irish provenance, so all the seeds were collected here, and they're all native to Ireland. Genetically Irish, they've evolved here since the island was made. All the seeds were germinated here and they were grown here. They've never gone on a holiday. It's not just about planting trees, it's about creating a culture that's connected. And there's no better way to do it than custodianship and creating that space. So we can enjoy today, but in the future, the generations to come, they're really going to be grateful for this. And if we put it into the culture, it'll be replicated intergenerationally, and we'll restore our ecological inheritance. This site has been returned to nature forever. We're going to designate it as a nature reserve, and then we're going to be returning incrementally over the next 15, 20 years to do successional planting. So right now we've got oak, willow, alder, we've got spindle and hawthorn, we've got Scots pine, we've got a whole array of native trees. But in a number of years, we're going to come back in and introduce more. We're going to see the full matrix of a woodland ecosystem sown here by hand, experimenting with the successional rewilding methodology by the volunteers.
Today, I was on the team that was helping to take native Irish saplings and get them ready for the teams to actually plant them in the ground. So we've been working with foresters to help design the right mix of trees for the right areas. We got the saplings all together, and then we handed them out to the teams that were actually planting them to make sure that the right trees are going in the right places.
Owen approached me as a registered forester to help them with the application side of things, to put through paperwork and do kind of maths and things like that. I really value what I do. I don't always feel the community side of it. Such a large group of people coming together and doing such an amazing job today is really adds a lot to the job
It just feels great to get onto the land and to be meeting people. There's Irish people here who've been wanting to connect with the land. There's non-Irish people here that are really coming to this land and embracing here as their home and embellishing it and making it more beautiful.
Probably spent the last 3 years pulling up cherry laurel, and today was really beautiful because it was different. We're actually planting. I'm not even sure how many I've planted. 50, 100, I don't really know. But it's been a wonderful day so far. It's just a really special community. I'm just very grateful to be part of it.
This is a combination of a good few years of a type of work that's really great in my eyes because it's in the service of something bigger than any of us. The more we do this work with a charity, the more obvious it becomes that ecological restoration goes hand in hand with a restoration of culture, or a reforestation of culture, as I'm calling it. Not just, planting and creating a woodland and making a thriving habitat is great, but what's happening in the human level as we work towards that, it's being absolutely mind-blowing. The connections, the love, the space that a lot of people have found to be welcomed in all that they are. Coming back to our tagline, people-powered reforestation, and the more I look at what we're doing, that's pretty much what it is.
I oversaw the purchase of this 12 acres from a lovely local farmer, and what we were trying to do throughout the whole process was to keep the locals involved. They were even down with us today, they were planting trees. We want this to be for them as well, like a community forest. We want the locals to be able to enjoy this forest, come and see the nature that this brings.
We spent €68,000 buying this field, returning it to nature, and over 15 years we're going to make €60,000 in grants, which we're going to use to buy another farm. The more people that get involved, the more land we can buy, the more premiums we get, the more land we can buy. So it's kind of like an infinite land generation machine, because international multilateral funds are investing into Irish forestry program because the premiums are so good, and they're doing that for profit. We're doing the exact same thing, but we're directing that profit into more land because our priority is nature. So we're using the system that's there, and we're being powered by people, and this is the start of it. The first farm, and I'm hoping now in the next year, 2 years, we'll have the second farm, and we'll just build momentum and get more people out planting.